Hi everyone, welcome. Today we are going to be talking about Microsoft Word Essentials. So in this topic we are going to talk about how you can create new Microsoft Word, and we are going to get into introduction about Microsoft Word application. We are going to understand what are the Microsoft Word ribbon, and later we are going to talk about Microsoft Word file tab. So let's jump in. So how do you create Microsoft Word document? So there are very many possible ways. The first way is to use the start button. So if you come to your taskbar, this is the start button. So if you click, it will open for you the start screen, and you'll have to go to your all apps, and from the apps listed you need to scroll down looking for what? Microsoft Word. So these informations, they are listed alphabetically from A up to Z. So you need to make sure you scroll all the way down up to W. You give it a click, and there you go. So this is the first way how you can launch or how you can create Microsoft Word document from start. The second way is by typing. So if I click on search button here, then I type Word, automatically I'll get a pop-up for the application Word with suggestions. Okay, these are files that are created in Word using Microsoft Word. So you have your suggestions here, but this is the app. So I can launch from here or I can launch from here. So if I give it a click, it will also open. Now this is the second way, by typing. The third way is by going to shortcuts. So shortcuts is any application which is during installation. When we're installing an application, at times there will be some questions whether you want to create a shortcut for that application or not. So if you say yes, the shortcut will be added here on the desktop. So let's say we don't have Microsoft Word here as the shortcut. So how can I create a shortcut here? So to create a shortcut here, I need to go to start button, I need to go to all apps, I need to search for Microsoft Word, and I need to click. You left click, you don't leave, then you drag. Okay, you drag it to the desktop. Now by doing so, it will create for you a link like you can see. Now if I let go, I'll have my shortcut. Now to open it, I'll just double click. Okay, so this is the third way how you can create Microsoft Word document. Way number 4 is by having it on the taskbar. Then I'll just click so that it will open. So for example, I have Excel here. If I click on Excel, automatically it will open. So to do the same for Microsoft Word, I'll go to the same place. I'll go to start, I'll go to all apps, I'll look for Microsoft Word from the list. I'll right click on it, then I'll choose more, then I'll say pin to taskbar. So by doing so, Microsoft Word will be added at the bottom here. So you can see it is added. Now if I want to launch it, I'll just click. Okay, then it will launch. So this is the fourth way. The last way, you can create the file direct. Okay, you don't need to go to the application. You can just right click on the desktop, you go to new, then you choose Microsoft Word document. This way it will create for you the document itself. Then you can open the document to do your work. So these are some of the ways you can open or you can create Microsoft Word document. Now if you launch Microsoft Word, this is the screen that will appear to you if you are using Microsoft Office version 2013 later. That means 2013, 2016, 2019, 2021, including Office 365. So the moment you launch it, this is the screen that you're going to see. But if you're using from 2000 earlier, that means 2010, 2007 and 2003. The moment you launch it, this is how it is going to look. Okay, it is going to look like this. But right now I'm using Office 2021, that's why I'm able to see this screen. So what basically this screen is telling me, how do I want to launch, how do I want to use this application. Okay, so the name of this screen is called splash screen. It's called splash. It's called splash screen or startup screen. So this is the name of the screen, the whole of it. So basically it is telling you, or it is asking you, what do you want to do? Do you want to open blank document, or you want to work with some templates that Microsoft Office has provided for you, or you want to launch a recent file? So basically in this startup screen or the splash screen, you have three sections. The first one is the blank document, then you have templates, then you have your recent files. Blank document is just to start anything from scratch. The templates, these are ready-made files that are prepared to you by Microsoft Office that you can launch, then you can begin to fill in your information, and you can reuse actually. So if I choose to open this adjacency report, I'll find some formattings which are already there. I'll find some text which are already there. I'll just include my text, then I'll save. The next time I come and open the same, I'll get it empty like the way it was before. Then I have recent files. These are files I've created and it is already in my computer. So for example, if I have a file in my computer, I created it yesterday, but I forgot the file name and I forgot its location. So how I can bring it? I need to open Microsoft Word like this. Then under recent file, I should be able to see the file I created yesterday. So how can you tell? Based on the date modified. So when was the last time you access this file? The day, the minutes, the hour will be listed here under date modified. Okay, so this is your startup screen. It has three sections: blank document, templates, and your recent files. Now if I click on any one of these, either the blank document or the template or the recent files, I'll be introduced to a second screen. So let's go ahead. So this is a second screen that will appear. Now this second screen is called, so I'm just giving you the sections that you get inside your splash screen. So blank document, templates, then we have recent files. So these are the three sections. Now the second screen is called what interface. Okay, this is this screen number 2. It's called what interface. Now what interface is unique to Microsoft Word alone. So for example, there are some the way Microsoft Word looks, it will not be similar to how Microsoft Excel look. That's why this is called what interface, because it is unique only to Microsoft Word. So under the Word interface, the first thing that you see, okay, if you're using earlier versions, up here you're going to see quick access toolbar. So mine, I've added it below here. This is my quick access toolbar, but yours, maybe you're going to see this information up here. So the use of this place is just to provide quick access to your favorite commands. So for example, I need to, every time I type, I need to do save, quick save. So for me to save, I'm supposed to go to file, then I'm supposed to come and click on save. This is 2 steps. Now if I want a quick save, I'll just add the button for save, then I'll just click once, which will allow me to save. If I want to print, I'm supposed to come to file, print, then I need to order the command from here. That is 3 steps. Or I can add quick print in the quick access toolbar. On one click it will print for me. So this area you can customize. That means you can add something and you can remove something also from there. So to customize this section, you have this arrow pointing down. You click on it. So from this list, whatever is checked is what is there. Whatever is not checked is not there. So if I need to add open, I'll just click on it and you can see it is added. Click again, I need to add new provision. So if I want to remove, I'll uncheck whatever is checked. It will also remove it. So this is the first part of your Word interface, quick access toolbar. So this is general. If you go to Excel, you have the same. If you go to PowerPoint, you'll have the same also. Now below your quick access toolbar, you'll have all these are called ribbons. Okay, starting from home. If I click on it, you click on insert, click on draw. These are all called what? Ribbons. RIBBON. So what this ribbon does, it will provide for you the graphical presentation of the commands. If I click on home, see the output here. So I have graphical presentation of the commands like this. Arrow pointing backward, this is undo. This one pointing like this is redo. This graph here is for what? It's for paste. This graph is for cut. So it will display for you the graphical presentation of the command. And the good thing, all the commands, they are divided into groups. So there is a line here. This is undo group. From here to here, this is clipboard. From here up to here, they are called font. From here up to here, they are called paragraph. From here up to here, they are called style. This one here is editing. And this one, it comes because there is an application called Adobe Acrobat inside my computer. So by default, it has added its plugin into Microsoft Word. Now if I go to insert tab, it's just the same. Okay. Now all together you call them ribbon, from file, from home up to view eventually, because developer by default is not there. So you have to activate if you want to access features which is in developer tab. So from home up to view, they are called ribbon, but one by one they are called tab. Home tab, insert tab, draw tab, design tab, layout tab, reference tab, like that. Now among all these tabs, there are 2 tabs in Microsoft Word which is unique. So if I go to Excel, it will not be there. If I go to PowerPoint, it will not be there. So for example, references. So references is a tab which is unique to what? To Microsoft Word alone. If you go to mailings, it is also unique to Microsoft Word alone. That means what? In other applications, they are not there. So if I need to access the features that I get in reference and mailings, I need to use what? Microsoft Word. That's the meaning. And also, if I want to do things like table of content, citation, caption, bibliography, and all those, I need to make sure I'm using what? Microsoft Word, because the features you're going to get them in references or mailing. Okay, so we shall learn references and mailings as part of our intermediate or advanced classes. Now below your ribbon, you have a ruler. There is a ruler here. If this ruler is not active, you go to view tab. Under show, you make sure ruler is checked so that you see the ruler. Now this ruler is just a guide to show you where you are going to begin your typing and where it is going to end on your page. So you can see this, I can begin typing from here to straight with the ruler, and up to here my typing has to end here. Okay, the same with this side on the left. So this place is reserved, so my typing will begin straight with this line, and at the bottom it is going to end somewhere here. So this part here, this part here, this part on the left, and the one up here is reserve. Okay, it is reserve. We shall see the name later on, what it is called and what is the purpose, why is it reserved like that. Then below your ruler, now you have your blank page, or if it has content, you have a page. So since it is blank, that's why I call it what, blank page. But if it has content, you can just simply call it what, a page. So this is why you do your actual work. You cannot type outside here. You type only in this white area. Now below your blank page, you have this place here. Starting from here, this is your status bar. So this status bar will show you the status about your page. So how many page you have, how many words you have typed, the type of language that you're using, accessibility, is it good, and also we have different views. So right now this one here, it is this one here, it is called page layout view. Now if I need to change, I'll just click on the other one, it will change. If I click on that, it will also change. If I click on this, it will also change. So you have different views. Okay, in most cases you will have 3 views excluding the focus. Then we have option to zoom in and zoom out. So this plus sign will increase the size of the page, minus will decrease the size of the page. Alright, to your right you have a scroll bar that will allow you to move inside the page, up and down, or top and bottom. Now we can also have the same scroll bar at the bottom if the size of the page increases. So for example, if I zoom in again, see, I also have what, a scroll bar at the bottom. Alright, now if I reduce the size of the page, the one at the bottom will disappear. So this is all about the word interface. Now if I click on file, it will not be the same as when I click on one of these other tabs. If I click on file tab, it will completely replace the screen. So this screen is called backstage view. It's called backstage view, or it is called file tab. It is called file tab because I click on file tab. Now on this screen, whatever I do will affect this screen as a whole. So for example, if I click blank document, it's just going to open another blank document which will replace the one that I was using. If I click on a template, it will open that template to replace the one that was there. Okay, if I do open new, now the best thing that we can do here is to go to the info, where you can see information about this document. You can also protect, you can check for issues, you can manage the document, you can see the properties of that document. So for now we have not saved the file yet, so it cannot determine what is the size because we didn't save it. The total number of editing, sorry, the total time editing, you can see 9 minutes. This file has been opened. When was it created? Who is the author, the person who is creating this file? You can see the information from here. You can also save your file from this section. You can click on. So now I'm clicking on save, but it is jumping to save as because I did not save this file before. So I need to save it as something. So clicking on save as, you choose the location, then you go and choose the name of the file, you type there, and this is the save as type. So since we are doing Microsoft Word document, you can see the save as type is what, Word document, and the extension is .docx. So it is a Word document. Okay, so all Microsoft Word files will have this extension at the end of it, .docx. So we can also save it as Adobe PDF. This one has come here because of this extension for Acrobat, which is added by default. Okay, so it's not supposed to be there. You may not be able to see it on your computer. Then we have option to print. Now if I want to print, I need to go to backstage view. If I need to export, also I need to come to backstage view. If I need to close this current window which is open, I can click from here. If I want to view information about the account, I can do it from there. If I go to more, I have two other options, feedback and options. So if I click on options, this is where I can customize my ribbon. So not only the ribbon but the application as a whole. If I want to change the color, I want to change the background, the color of the page, okay, you can do it from here. Okay. If I need to change the save as time, the language, these are options that you have to go to. Okay, so I think that's it. This is all we need to know. So inside Word interface we have quick access toolbar. So this is the first one, and the purpose of this is to customize or to allow you to use your favorite commands. Then we have ribbons or tabs. Then we have number 3, we have the ruler, which will allow you to see exactly where you're going to begin typing and where it's going to end. Number 4, we have blank page, or you can say page. This is the exact area where you're going to do your typing. Then we have scroll bar. So it is this part that you get on the left, or on the right, and at the bottom it will appear when you increase the size of the page. So it's called scroll bar. Then we have taskbar, not task, status bar. Taskbar is the one which is below, down here. Status bar is the one which is just above of taskbar. So this will show you the status. Then screen number 3 is called backstage view, or you can call it what? File tab. So there you get commands like save, commands like info, commands like options, commands like save as, commands like print. Okay, so this is just introduction to Microsoft Word Essential, how you can open the file, how you can begin to do your work. So see you in the next class.